Fun fact about when I first started working out. When I was actually in the Navy, some of my buddies got me working out with them. Man, I was weak. I never worked out a day in my life. I never did any sports. I did some martial arts when I was a little kid, but it was short-lived. So when I first started training, my buddy in the Navy, he's like, all right, let's do some shoulders. So he threw me some dumbbells. They were, I don't know, probably 10, 15 pounds. Probably 15, maybe they were 20s. Let's go with 20s. And this is the reason why, thinking about it was probably 20s. Because he gave me some 20s, like this, right? And I go to press it up, I can't even get it up, So after he gave me the 20s, I took those 20s and I put them right back down because I couldn't do it. He gave me the next set down, couldn't do it. Next set down, couldn't do it. I started out with 5-pound weights. That's pretty insane because I got to the point, and again, I'm not counting right now. I'm just going for it. I got to the point where I realized that it was kind of pathetic, but at the same time not, because everyone starts somewhere. Am I right? I was probably lifting like 5 pounds that day as somebody who's in the military. I mean, I could do push-ups all day and stuff like that, but for some reason my shoulders were just so weak. So fast forward, I got to the point where I was lifting hundreds of pounds, deadlifting 4 plates for sets, and that just didn't last because I found myself in a situation where I moved in with my girlfriend at the time, and I just kind of let fitness go. And so now we're trying to get it back. So if you want to keep following me and seeing me continue to get my fitness back, all my videos won't be like this, I'm just trying to introduce myself a little bit. But, in order to stay in shape before, I used to have an Instagram profile that's been taken over by my kids' jiu-jitsu now. But the followers on there, I only had like 1,500 or something, but the motivation, the likes, the comments and everything, because I am from this generation, it helped motivate me, it helped keep me on track. And so that's what I'm trying to achieve with this right now. So if you want to follow me, if you've made it this far, then maybe you think something I'm saying is interesting. So if you want to follow me, give me a like and a subscribe, like and a share, whatever platform you find this on, and come along for the journey with me. Obviously we're past our warm-up for shoulders. I actually stretched before we started filming. I can't do the normal like jog in place and stuff, but we're getting into some working sets now. So let's get it. So like I said, I do have some shoulder injuries right there. I was feeling a little bit of pinching. I'll try one more set and then we'll move on to the next exercise. I got it all written down. Next is going to be, we'll do some lateral raises next. And that's another thing that's cool too, if you guys want, because I'm no pro, I'm trying to remember what I used to do, you know what I mean? So if anyone wants to hit me up in the comments or anything like that and tell me like, hey, maybe after shoulder press, maybe you should do like upright rows or, something else. Maybe what I'm doing isn't optimal. But I'm trying my best and I hope that all of you, can help me get there if you see something I'm doing wrong, I'm trying to do less rest in between, which is gonna keep me from lifting too much weight. And the reason why is because I'm on a fat loss journey, right? After I hit this next set right now, I'll tell you how that's been going along. Tell you how it's been going. I feel like I had more in the tank on that. Those are just 40s. The thing is, I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm here to show real, uncensored, unedited, uncut versions, or not versions, literally the reality of what I'm doing, you know? So hopefully as I continue with my weight loss journey, it motivates other people. You know, speaking of that, as I said, I'll mention it. So I started about a month ago at 249.7 pounds. I've lost, as of yesterday, yesterday was a 30-day mark, and it was 14.2 pounds. Lost another half pound today, so 14.7 pounds I'm down so far in a month. I'll be honest with you guys, like, I'm not starving myself, but my calories are really low. Making these videos is what's getting me the motivation and energy to come out here in the gym and lift while my calories are so low. After this next set, I guess, so I can actually focus what I'm doing, I'll mention why my calories are so low and kind of like where they're at, a little bit more about that. So these are just some 5s. It's kind of like what I started out with in the Navy. You know, I remember we were doing pull-ups one time. Man, my buddy, I had my legs crossed, and he was like, man, he was probably picking half my weight up for me. There was a girl, she was smoking, and she was watching, and she's just like, what is wrong with this guy? And then she jumps up there, and she had like rags that she was hanging onto from the pull, or from the bar. And she was just looking at me like, what a pussy. And I was like, dang, that sucks, man, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna warm up my shoulders with something I used to do. Usually I do these standing up. Usually all these lateral raises I do standing up, but with my MCL, I'm really trying to get it to hill fast, which means I'm trying to keep my weight off of it. So this is something I don't normally do sitting down. I'm not that lazy, I swear. And that's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. So I'm actually supposed to be doing lateral raises. Those babies hurt. But I'm gonna continue on with what I said I was gonna do. Let's get some laterals in. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna stand up anyways. I'll put my weight on my other leg. No issues there, right? Oh man, since I stopped working out, I haven't done lateral raises, and let's move the camera back here. And dude, can't believe how much that burns right there. That's insane. That's why we shouldn't let ourselves get out of shape in the first place, ladies and gentlemen. Can I move right into the next one? Because I think I can. I'll learn it as I go with the film and stuff, you know. Oh man, 10 pounds, and I really felt that 10 pounds, you know. So what I said I was going to talk about my calorie restrictions that I'm doing right now, how I lost basically 15 pounds in a month. It's not smart, I'm not telling you guys to do this, okay? But I've been probably around like 1,000 calories a day. I'm 6'2", and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that lack of calories. I feel it in my strength and everything. But the goals that I want to achieve them fast. So I'm suffering through it right now. But at the same time, like I've been able to kind of not focus too much on that. I just kind of stay busy at home. Sorry, I'm trying to start my my strength training thing right here. I thought I started it earlier, but I didn't. I want to see how many calories I burn and stuff. But yeah, I mean, basically I've been eating like one time a day, and then I'll have like protein shake, like one of those. My girlfriend, wife, she gets them for free at work. Those like 40 gram of protein muscle milks. So I'm having like one of those a day too. I'm gonna start upping it now that I'm getting serious with my workouts instead of just little things here and there. I'm gonna start upping that to 2 of them a day, or maybe I'll add in like an extra sandwich or something. I gotta have a little bit more food, but that's just where we're at so far. Sorry if my rambling doesn't make sense, but I'll get better at this, you know? Like no one starts out a pro, right? But we get there by trying. Those were the 15s. Whew. Yeah, I think I got one more set of those. I think I got one more set in me at maybe try the 20s. Then we'll do some forward laterals. You know, I have all these machines I've been picking up. You know, they're Life Fitness Signature. When I used to go to the commercial gym, those were some of my favorite machines. And after this next set, or at some point throughout the video, I'll explain why I bought only 3 of them for now and what my plans are in the future. Spoiler alert, there's gonna be a big, I don't want to cuss because I don't know the rules on YouTube yet, but there's gonna be a gigantic gym in my backyard. And it's gonna be commercial quality. All right, let's get those 20s. All right, 5 for the 20s, not too shabby. I know I could have done 6 or 7, but I also know I felt a pinch in my shoulder, and we're not playing with that. Speaking of pinches, my knee, it's getting better, and it's getting better faster than what it was for the first half of the treatment. Why? Because I started some peptides for it. I started, if I could remember the order of the letters, BCP 157 and TV 500, the Wolverine stack. And you know, there's a lot of things like just go, you know, sub Q and it's gonna work. No matter where you do it, it's systematic. But a lot of people swear by doing it at the injection site. I don't know if it makes a difference, but either way, I just went for the injection site. So, you know, I'm just shooting my knee every night. Yeah, and so far, it's been not that long since I started it, and I'm already noticing a huge increase in the speed. All right, let's get this next set in so I'm not sitting here making excuses why I'm not. It's only a shoulder workout, so you know it shouldn't take that long. But at the same time, it's been a while since I did a real workout. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, so that's a good point right there. So far, I lost that 15.5 pounds, or almost 15 pounds. And I wasn't even really working out. I did only a couple workouts, that's it. Like now, as of like 2 days ago, that's when I'm actually starting to do my for real workouts. So that's pretty wild. So that's why now I'm realizing like, okay, now it's time to up my intake. I've been doing like 1,000 calories, but I've also been sitting at home, staying busy like mentally, studying for work and stuff. But physically, I haven't been crazy active except like taking care of the pool and a couple things around the house. Whew. I'm actually shocked, 10 pounds, and that beat me up. That was heavy, a little lightheaded on that one too. It's also cooking in this garage. When I have my outside commercial gym at my home, I'm gonna have an AC going, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, speaking of that, so I only have a couple machines so far. I have give you a little tour here. Taking apart here, I do have like a rack. You know, I got real deal bars, you know. Sorry, my garage is a mess. I got a lot of weight. You know, I'm showing you on the tripod, so I hope that showed it properly. But you know, because I used to work out so much and it was mostly from home. But there's no room in this garage. So, fun story. I got hit by a car on my bike, right? Let me hit another set and then we'll get into that. I'll go with 15s. Just keep it maybe like 6 to 8. Okay, back to my story. So I was driving. I started riding my bike home from work. It was like 22 miles a day total. And the reason I was doing that is trying to get back in shape. You know what I'm saying? Because I just let myself go. I mean, this is after I lost all that weight, you know, 15 pounds so far. So I started riding my bike to work. I got hit by a car. Before I got hit by the car, man, it's in Los Angeles, right? Drivers are crazy. I avoided get that light out of here for you guys. I avoided so many accidents. I mean, so many people pulled out in front of me, driving into me. I had a top of the line Specialized bike. I finally sold it because I don't even want to ride bikes anymore because of it, you know. I got into a serious bike accident when the guy hit me, right? I was going past the driveway and he turned left into me, boom. And so it tore me up pretty good, had some injuries. Finally got past those injuries, go figure, then I messed my knee up in jiu-jitsu. Another sport I'm taking up to get in shape, you know. And from that, my wife, she has a guy she went to school with who's a huge attorney. And so I called him up Hold on, let me hit another set and we'll get with that story. I swear I'm not trying to like drag you guys along with the story. I just don't want to talk too long because I got to get my work in, right? I'm going to do these ones one at a time because it's heavy for me. These are 20s. That's 5, 5, 6, 6, woo, 7. You know, when I used to do workout videos, I used to play music in the background. I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna be so boring. I'm just trying to introduce myself, tell you what's going on with me and my story. So, where'd I get to? So we call up the lawyer, right? And he's like, "You got a case, you know?" So obviously we sued the guy. We didn't sue him like that though. You know, it's all through insurance. You know, I legit was out of work for a long time. I have like permanent damage now that we could talk about later. And I'm about to get it looks like I'm about to get like the maximum amount of compensation between his insurance company and mine, which is going to be a decent chunk of change. So with that decent chunk of change, we're going to be, so our house, first I should say our house, we live somewhere with lots of land. So we have like a whole acre. So about 100 yards here's the back of the house, 100 yards farther back. We're gonna build a, probably starting construction in about a month. We're gonna build a 32 by 16 foot shed, full electrical, full insulation, everything. So it's gonna have AC on like this cooking garage right now. It's cooking in here, you know? But I mean, you know, might help me out a little bit. But anyway, so along with that, I'm gonna get all the rest of the Signature Series equipment that I love so much. And I'm also gonna get some Rogue equipment. There's some hammer strength equipment that I really like that I'm gonna get. I have all the machines in my mind because remember I used to do this. I just kind of dropped off of all of it. And so that's where we're gonna be filming the videos. Hopefully like I can have all that done in like 2 months, maybe tops. I'm hoping for more like a month than a week or something, but you know, just trying to be as realistic as possible. We're gonna get to some 30s. I don't think I could do this. It used to be cake. I don't think I could do it, but I want to give it a go. All right. Yes, I get it. I'm swinging. I get it. I understand. Put in the comments all your concerns about it. But for the last set of something, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Why? Because I used to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger blueprint, and I watched all his videos and stuff. And he used to say, like, go for it, you know? I don't remember his exact words, but he was basically like, there's nothing wrong with on the last set making sure you give it everything you got, you know? So that's something that always used to work for me. You guys will see when my muscle memory comes back, like these things are they're gonna shoot back up, you know, like I don't have much now, you know, but it's gonna come back. Let's see what my next exercise is. Whew. I need to do some rear delts. I don't want to. I have a machine for that. But since we're going free weight style today, let's just hit the free weights. I'm not going to do a ton of them because that really pinches my shoulder, but I'm going to try out a set, see what happens. The peptides I'm taking should help calm that down a little bit too. can't find my weights. Usually I put them right back on the tree between each set, but because I'm trying to stay in front of the camera and the rack's behind the camera, I keep losing them. Because I keep just leaving them on the floor. So let's hit some rear delts. This might be hard trying to keep all my weight off my hurt knee. All right, the next set, maybe I'll try to stand like this, and then you guys can critique me down in the comments, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the comments. I'm here for you guys' critiques. I'm here for you guys to talk crap to me if need be. You know, I mean, I prefer it to all be positive, but constructive criticism, it's cool. It makes you think, you know? It makes me think. Constructive criticism for me makes me really think about that little minute detail while I'm doing the exercise. So don't be scared of being like, yo, fix that, and this is how. Don't just tell me you fix something though. Don't just say fix something. Say fix it, and this is how. Lead me, guide me. I'm here for it, you know? See if I can get this angle here. I do have a little, I don't know. You guys see if you notice. All right. I probably wouldn't be so dogged out if it wasn't so hot in this garage. It's probably close to 100 degrees outside, and I'm in a garage, you know. Heart rate's currently 189 right now. I don't know if you guys can see it. 192. So, I mean, it's just shoulder day, but I'm out of shape, bro, you know? Whew. I'll do one more set of that. I really don't want to mess up my shoulder too much. I'm trying to be smart and go slowly back into it, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna do some, what I have written down here, easy bar over press, upright rows. Let's do the upright rows first, and then we'll finish everything out with some easy bar overhead. Yeah, we could do that. I don't want to do it. That's why I just set it in front of the camera, because now I'm held to it. See what I mean? Like, that's why this stuff helps me to do the videos and have you guys hold me accountable as well. Because now that I just spoke it into existence, I have to do it. I don't have a choice. If I don't do it, then I'm a little, I can't say it because I don't know the rules on YouTube. You know, not like I'm getting paid anyway. I have 0 subscribers. I posted a short yesterday. You got like almost 100 views now. 0 subscribers. Why? I don't know. I'm new, dude. Like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. That's why. Like, this isn't, I don't know. People probably don't find it very entertaining yet. But now that I'm getting my story out there, if people listen, maybe they'll engage. Maybe you'll engage if you like and subscribe it. Man, very appreciated. More than I could say, it's appreciated. All right, so upright rows. You know what? We'll actually use the easy bar for that too. I might have too much weight on here from yesterday. But actually, I'm going to do heavy sets anyway, so we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to do it. Also, if the sound is not good, I'll get a mic. Just let me know in the comments if I need one. You know what I mean? If you guys think I need one, then I'll go ahead and get one. I don't want people tuning out just because the sound is bad, you know? That was heavy. I'll do 2 more sets of that. I know it's only 3 sets, but remember, I'm getting back into it. I gotta get used to it again, you know. Trying not to hurt myself, trying to keep going. Like, that's another thing. I'm trying to lose the weight. I'm trying to lose the weight with my diet. I can't even do cardio. So, I mean, I could go like this, I guess, you know. But I'm trying to, since I'm losing the weight so fast, I'm just trying to mainly like keep my muscle, the little bit that I have, you know. I'm trying to keep my muscle and I'm trying to keep my strength as much as humanly possible. I know it's not possible, not with what I'm doing to myself right now with my diet, but the more I'm able to keep, the more I'm able to give my body a reason to keep them, the easier the rest of my recomposition journey is gonna be. You know what I mean? Yeah. Think about it. Yeah, glad I said I'm only doing 3 because that's kind of not good for me to pick up with my knee. It's not feeling great. But my last exercise is going to be sitting down for the overhead easy bar press. Did I say overhand? Excuse me. I burped like a pig. Underhand press. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm gonna definitely drop the weight for it because it's been going like 35 minutes so far, and for shoulders, this is a lot, I think. This is probably a little bit less, but close to what I would do when I was actually like in the gym. You know, I would do a lot of like super heavy single dumbbell presses, just up, and then it really would tighten my core too. You know, we'll get back into all that fun stuff. I don't know the names, bro. You know. Last set, easy bar upright rows. So this curl bar, actually, I love it, man. I love it so much. Oh gosh, can't think, can't talk. It's hot. I'm probably dehydrated. I've been drinking tons of electrolytes with how low my diet's been. Anyway, it's a Rogue. It's the Rackable Rogue Easy Bar. Thing is 35 pounds, which is dope because an Olympic bar is 45. So it's 35 pounds. It's extra long so that you can stick it on your rack, and it actually racks properly on a full-size rack. What else? Yeah, so it's 35. The knurling's great. On there right now I have 2 10s, you know, on each side. I'll go by each side. So on each side I have 1 10, 1 5, and a 2.5. So I don't know, right now it's like 35, 45, 55, 65. It's like 70 pounds right now. I'm sure you could add some ounces for the collars, but we don't need to do all that. So that was the last set of that. So let's get this ready for overhead press. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave a 10 on there. I don't even know if I could do that right now. Trying to set this up so you guys can see. Although I'm sure you all know what this is. Actually, no, you don't. Everyone doesn't know that. That's also why I'm doing these videos. If I didn't mention, you know, I used to watch videos like this. It helped me learn how to work out, right? So I know my form, everything's not perfect right now. It used to be, and it will get back there, I promise. So, overhand, easy bar, press, shoulder press, 35-pound curl bar with a 10 on each side. So we got a 55-pound bar, and I'm trying to delay this because my shoulders are on fire. Not going to be fun. But let's go. Oh, I think that grip's a little too close. See, it's been a while since I did this, you know. In the past, I would never start with the wrong grip. Take 2. Let's talk about it. I gotta sit down. Use one of my drop pads, sit on that. I used to be really big into deadlifting, you know. I will be again. I'd be deadlifting, I did back yesterday. I made a video. I only put a short on YouTube, but I made a short little clip for Instagram and TikTok and X. I don't even know if people do this stuff on X, but I figure why not. But yeah, I did a chest day yesterday. So tomorrow will be back day, actually. My bad. So tomorrow I'll do back day. Usually what I used to do is like a back day, and then the next time I do so back day once a week, and then instead of like back day twice a week, the second day I would do a deadlift party, I used to call it. I used to call it a deadlift party. I have my drop pads because I'll do it. I would always do it in my house, and I want to bust up the concrete underneath my carpet. I can't do it in my house anymore. Stole that house. Now we have this one. There's no room for an inside gym, unfortunately. There is, but the lady of the house, she wants a guest room for the whole one time a year we have people over. I mean, actually, I guess it's been used twice since we bought this house a year ago. You know, it's like I could be using it every day and not be in a sauna working out. All right, we're talking too much. Let's get the next set. I don't remember if I was starting to say something and I forgot. Honestly, my brain's not functioning because I'm exhausted right now. Yesterday, I had to do like 5 takes for like a freaking 10-second clip after my workout because I just couldn't do it. Yesterday, I was a lot more exhausted than this though, because a chest day compared to a shoulder day. Although my heart rate is still 177 upside down for you. Now it says 170, but although my heart rate's still up, I'm sure it was a lot higher during my set. I'll show you the heart rate after this set, this one. Yeah. Okay. Heart rate is 184. After that one, just one more set, and then I'll cut the clip and I'll do a little bit of stretching and stuff myself. I'm feeling it, guys, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope it's not just dudes watching this too. I hope, you know, everyone watches this, and although I'm out of shape right now, it's a pretty good workout. If you do this workout, you're gonna feel good, you know? If you're a beginner, do less than what I'm doing. If you're advanced, do more than what I'm doing. If you're somewhere in the middle, or like me, you used to work out a lot, and then you stopped, you lost it all, or at least a lot of it, just do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? All right, no time to waste. Let's get that last set in. This video's turned out to be pretty long. I expected it to be a little bit shorter, being a shoulder day. But that means we got a killer shoulder day, and I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. Woo. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! All right, so that's all it is today, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked what you see, if you liked my story, if you want to learn even more about my story, I'm shaking. I just had to lean this thing up against something. But if you want to hear more, if you want to see more, like, share, and subscribe, please. Even if you don't like it, hit a like and subscribe for me. Come on, guys. You know, I would do the same for you. So let's help each other out. Let's support each other, and let's keep going every single day and do the best and be the best that we can be. Take care.